Hello, everyone. This is the South End Community Wealth presentation, and we will be presenting on the South End Night Market 2021 and the next program's work so far with A Village. I am Deirdre McBreen, and
I'm Sam Hearn.
thank you all for watching this presentation.
So before we begin, just a couple of announcements. We have AmeriCorps funding for this summer to continue our work. We have sponsorships underway with CDPHP and Siena College. We have partnerships with Sage and Siena College, and planning is underway for the new South End Night Market season.
Thank you, Sam. So we want to talk a little bit about how the South End Night Market wealth building pillars kind of correlate with the A Village framework and how they align. So the pillars of well-being, equity, Black wealth, and ownership that came from community members of the South End's insights on what they see as assets and needs in the South End also align with the A Village framework, which is our community partner. And their framework surrounds environmental justice and activism, community health and wealth, and economic justice. And they've done several other projects throughout that nonprofit as well. So in the past, the NEXT program and the SPIN program and students within Siena College and other colleges as well have came up with community input, ways to gather community input over time. So we've done pop-up focus groups in front of Giffen Elementary and various housing developments. There have been formal focus groups also done at the South End Children Cafe that led to the creation of the actual 4 pillars that were mentioned previously. And this winter we've done podcasts and we've conducted the Ampersand Forum as well. We were able to collect assets and needs from community members and see what they thought as assets and needs in the community. And the podcasts have not been incorporated in our report thus far, but they are ongoing. So we're collecting as many information as possible.
Thank you, Deirdre. With these podcast interviews, we wanted to explore experiences of South End Night Market vendors, nascent fellows, and community members at large. We've listed some of the questions here, but as Deirdre mentioned, it is ongoing, and we hope to incorporate that soon to the report. In terms of the Ampersand Forum that we had, this was held on January 18th. We had 63 people in attendance, and 44% of those identified as not representing an organization. 64% of those identified as people of color, and there were academics, community members, business owners, vendors, and politicians present in the meeting, in the forum that is, and there was both a full group and breakout group discussions that had note takers in each that we've compiled.
Thank you, Sam. So for visioning trends that we saw throughout the forum, it showed that people envision the South End with beautiful spaces where families can engage safely in programming and activities that build community wellness. The South End resident ownership of mixed-use buildings and lots and increased community control of food, well-organized structures that provide resources for growth and investment, addressing structural inequities around funding for small business development, and resources that tailor to communities of color, accessible pipelines for the South End entrepreneurs, especially youth entrepreneurs and people without social networks traditionally present in entrepreneurship. And all those visioning trends also correlate to the 4 pillars.
Thanks, Deirdre. So what do people want in the 2021 night market? Well, what we did is we took together all the notes that we had from the community forum and put them into 6 metric categories. From community engagement to youth education, and we came up with a full list of initiatives in the wealth building report. Those included different projects ideas such as an urban farmers training program, the development of an e-commerce site and or marketplace, and even a community investment pilot. And then we also, the South End Wealth Building Report. This report will include other reports sent to the South End Community Collaborative. We've listed the table of contents that it has there, and we will be incorporating podcasts, as Deirdre mentioned, moving forward.
Thank you, Sam. Moving on to next steps for spring. We developed a timeline for the South End Night Market. Next month, we are deciding on major initiatives involved in the market, scheduling programming surrounding entertainment and wellness programming, working with anchor vendors who have been in the South End Night Market before, a big fundraising push for building out e-commerce website, And we're also having a second planning forum on February 15th. In the March, we're finalizing the recruitment of vendors for the South End Night Market. We're also developing the night market team for this season. We're going to have marketing ramped up for the market. April is the South End Night Market launching event. In May through August, the South End Night Market is going to be live. And to the right, you're going to see specific dates on different initiatives involved with the South End Night Market. So where can we go from here? Something that we would like is for help identifying funders or people becoming funders. Joining the planning meetings, the more the merrier. We love to get new ideas and voices heard. We also would need a night market team for this season, which will include a night market manager, a marketing communications person, youth and vendor development person involved in that as well, and a programming coordinator. Thank you all for listening to this presentation, and we hope to hear from you all soon.